Welcome back to Minecraft Blightfall with Shade of Dead. This is a Let's Play. We're going through this whole adventure survival map, and I wanted to record a. I'm getting a little creepage here of bad stuff, aren't I? Yeah. I guess we need to fix that, don't we? Let's put a bloom down here. We'll stop that creeping, and makes me nervous. We got some creepage here. Maybe this isn't as foolproof as I had thought. No, it is not. I'm going to have to supplement it with these flowers. Right next to it, right around it. I think it does a good job. But other than that, we're in Monument Valley. Okay. Magic Forest. Now, like I said, these things will erase the Magic Forest biome and turn it back to normal. But that's what we got to do. We got to keep the Tane out. That's a little more important at the moment. But I've been doing a few things. I think I got it all on recording, and I'll post that up in the corner. But basically, one thing I did do off camera, where'd it go? I made a band of mana. Now, this is not that hard to do. We had that mana tablet. So what I did, I know I didn't get this on the recording, but what I did is you take your mana tablet, and what I did is I dumped it all back into the mana pool, and then I made four mana steel ingots. Put it together, you get a band of mana, and it's basically a mana tablet that you can wear on your finger. Okay, so that takes care of that. Now, besides that, oh, I gotta put that back. But besides that, I wanted to make a couple more other things. So I set this up. What the heck? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're going to have an invasion. Here we go. They're going to come right up that. Maybe they will. Can they? They having troubles? Um, we may have a little fast forward here as I go outside and take care of this problem. I don't want it interrupting me in the middle of all this. Oh, here they come. Here they come. Ah! You nasty, nasty little things. Okay, well, we'll turn in whatever we picked up here real quick. Where is it? Xenobiologist. There's a couple other things I want to talk about after I do this too. But we've got a little bit of mana in here. I hope it's enough. I have no idea if it's actually going to be enough. But the first thing I want to do is I have this ring, right? I have the band of mana. Now that's good. I can store mana in it, but I also want to get a band of aura, and this generates mana. Okay, so it makes a little bit. It's not real fast, but it will charge whatever whatever I have in my inventory. These experience orbs do not want to be collected. It recharges whatever I have in my inventory, or in particular this band of mana, over time while I'm wearing it. So we want that. If nothing else, even if I don't use my mana blaster of grass destruction, we can put this together, or I can take the mana out of my ring and dump it in my mana pool when I need it. Now, to make a band a band of aura, you need a rune of mana, and you make a rune of mana on a runic altar. Okay, and it takes what 5 mana steel ingots and a mana pearl. You make a mana pearl by throwing an ender pearl into your mana pool. It pops back out as a uh, mana pearl. Okay, and you can make mana diamonds the same way. You throw a diamond in here and you get a mana diamond back. This cow really wants to get in the house, but he can't get past the door, so whatever. So I've got kind of some of the bits and bobs here of what we need. We need 5 mana steel ingots. I went ahead and made the mana pearl, uh, which we luckily got an ender pearl from that burning skeleton that spawned over there. I might get rid of those torches if I'm going to keep getting burning skeletons to give me mana pearls. Now, this is full. I set it next to it, so it automatically filled itself from the mana pool. It's aimed over here at the Runic Alter. The Runic Alter is simply a, let's see, we'll bring it up and you guys can look at it. It's just a mana diamond is what I used. A mana diamond with living rock around it. Okay, and you can use a mana pearl if you have more of those, but I have like 6 or 7 more diamonds in there. They're fairly plentiful, and I have not that many other uses for it. What you do is you take the items that you're going to have, all right? You right click them onto the altar, and they start doing this little spinny dance, right? Very cool. 2, 3, 4, and one more, and they do this. Okay. Now, I have to take my wand and right click the altar. All sorts of loud noises are made. This thing is shooting over to that. Let's see how empty it gets. I'm not sure how much it's going to take. It doesn't seem to be going down. Like I said, the mana pool uses a lot, and I think that the what it shows on your crafting table. Okay, so it's done. It's got all the little lightning bits, and you see that little circle there next to my crosshairs. That actually will fill up like a clock. You know, rotate around till it's full, and that tells you it's done. So what you need to do then is you take a piece of living rock and you toss it on top, and then you push the cow out of the way. Ugh, these cows are about to get killed. And you right click with your wand, and out pops your Rune of Mana. Boom. Okay. Then all I have to do is I need a few more mana steel ingots, and I don't have enough. I'm gonna have to get me some more iron. Boop. Let's use an iron block. We'll have plenty. Alright, and I need 4 mana steel ingots. 1, 2, 3, 4. Poof, 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 poof. Let's see how much we got left. Well, quite a bit. It didn't really take that much. Then we go over here to our crafting table. I smashed a hole right here so I could reach my crafting table without going inside. And you put them around like that. You put your Rune of Mana right there. You get the Band of Aura. Now I just put it on, and voila, it's going to start charging. It already has. It's already put a little bit in there. It's slow, but it's probably fast enough for our uses at the moment. Next thing that we're going to do is I want to make what's called, because this is going to make scouting and just getting around. Where is this? It's under Sash. That's how I found it. The Sojourners, they spell it different than I thought it was. Sojourner Sash. Okay, so you have to have 4 leather. You have to have a Rune of Air, a Rune of Earth, and a Mana Steel Ingot, and you make a Sojourner Sash. Now, I have all the pieces. For a Rune of Earth, you need a mushroom, a block of coal, a piece of stone, 3 Mana Steel Ingots. For a Rune of Air, you need carpet, I guess flying carpet is the idea, a feather, string, and 3 Mana Steel Ingots. So we're going to make each one of these one at a time here. Let's get some stuff out of my way so I can put it all down in my hotbar. It makes it easier to put it into the system. Mana Steel Ingots, block of coal, the mushroom, and the stone. Okay. And again, big hit. It starts pumping mana into it from the mana spreader. It's pulling it from the mana pool. If we watch, you can see it now. You can see that little circle. It's slowly filling up. When that gets done, we know we have completed it. And I think I'm going to have enough mana to do all this. I was a little worried about it. And I stood here for like a couple days, sleeping at night, letting it charge a little bit of mana. But you can see how fast it's pumping it out and how much it's using. So basically every one of these bursts is equal to one of those bursts, which comes every, I think it's about every 10, 12 seconds, something like that, with our setup that we have now. I could make more day blooms, but I just don't think I need to, or I want to. Oh, it's going down a little bit. We're going to sleep while it's doing this. It might be done. It doesn't look like it's done yet. Oh, it just got done. I saw the lightning. It puts out little sparkles of lightning saying, "Hey, I'm done. Come get me. Come get me." There it goes. See, shooting lightning bolts up in the sky. It's got that little glowy bit in the middle. We're going to need a couple of those. A couple of living rocks. And again, you just toss it on top. Right click. Boom! And you get actually 3 runes of earth. Nice. We only need 1, but that's what we got. So we're going to put this up here. And then we're going to get back in my little chest here, and we're going to get 3 mana steel ingots, the carpet, the feather, and the string. And, oh, this is in the way. We're going to need that too, but we'll put it like that. Alright, so the feather, the carpet, mana steel, and string. And there it is, all floating around. Okay, and again, with the wand, I hope we got enough. I think we do. We're not going to have a whole lot more than that. And while we're waiting here, let's check and see how much I've gotten. Not much, I don't think. But enough. I can probably fire my blaster if I really wanted to. We can test it out, see if we got enough. Yep, there's enough for that. So it'll show up on top of my experience point bar, like it did when I had the mana tablet. And wow, does this one take longer? Okay, we're going, and this is pumping into it too every once in a while. So we'll get it. Sometimes it takes a long time. Sometimes you may have to start this process and leave and let your mana spreader spray in here and do all this. There is another thing you can do, but I think you have that actually has to have all the mana at once, and if it doesn't, you have to start all over. So I don't think you have to with this one though. Oh, I got too close to it. Toss that back on top, and boom. That is rather loud. And then we get 3 runes of air. So we're going to have some leftovers. So that's a good thing. Alright. Then we need our 4 leather. We need our mana steel ingot. We're going to head down here. Pardon me. Like I said, I've had a teeny tiny little bit of a cold. And I do apologize. But we put that there. Put our leather around to make the belt part. Rune of Air and the Rune of Earth. Did I get that right? I sure did. Sojourner Sash. Now, what this does for us, and it's pretty simple to make, we put it in our belt slot. Actually, I'll show you. What else you can do is you can hold it in your hand and just right click, automatically put it on. See, it's in there. Okay? And what it does is it makes us move faster, jump higher, and we just step up over things. We got that one little step, kind of like the boots of the traveler, which is what I'm honestly a little more familiar with than these. But this works great. It's going to help us do our scouting. We can get up higher. I think we can do 2 blocks. Is it 2 blocks high? I don't know what I can jump on that would be 2 blocks high. We got to find something. But right here. Oh, whoa. Can I get 2? Yep, I can get 2 blocks. So it'll take you 2 blocks higher. Really easy to walk off in there. You move faster. I don't know if it pulls mana or not. It might pull a little bit of mana to use it, but we're regenerating mana. And as of right now, let me think. Is there anything else that we want? Oh, the rods. Let's look at the rods. Do we want a rod of the lands? We can make that right now. We may as well. Do I got any dirt? I might have some dirt in here. I do. I've got a piece of dirt. I need some living wood. Wow, I'm moving fast. It's really kind of crazy. And the Rune of Earth. The Rune of Earth. Is that in my inventory still? Yep. Okay. So we come over here. Rune of Earth. Oh, actually first, we got to make our twig. Living wood twig. Rune of Earth here. And a block of dirt on the end. And you get the Rod of the Lands. Okay, now this uses a little bit of mana when you use it. Hold it in your hand. Right click. Makes a piece of dirt. That's right. Infinite dirt. It's really great for nerd pulling, going up, and making life easy. Another one that we can make is, let's see, can we make the Rod of Flight Rod? Where's the flying one? There, Rod of the Skies. A Rune of Air, which is the other thing I got. Living Wood Twig and a feather. So let's go fetch us a feather. This one actually lets you fly. So as long as we have mana, we can fly a little bit. Not. Let me take that back. It lets you kind of fly. It lets you get up off the ground, but it does not actually make you fly, fly, fly. All right. So again, we need our twig. Boom. Where's my Rune of Air? Boom. And then a feather on the end. Okay, so now we have a Rod of the Skies. Um, well, up and away. You can go quite a ways up, and it also cushions your fall as long as you're holding it. Now, if you see up there in the top left corner, you can see its durability says 61. Well, that is how much durability it has. I am actually out of mana, so it's not working now. What we're gonna do, we're gonna charge it from this. Sparing mana to items, and then we're gonna toss that on top, and it's gonna suck it up, all of it. I'm just gonna take it all. All right, and then we're gonna put it back on accepting mana from items, and then it'll start pumping this back in there, start filling it up. So I've got a small, teeny tiny bit. We'll just right click, put it on. Okay, now this should work. And if you notice that that mana, or that number there, that 61 goes down as I use it. Okay, so you get like one jump every 5 seconds or so. But I can get right on up in here if I want. Alright, so I'm wasting mana. I'm playing around. But this is actually really good. A lot of fun. The Rod of Lands, does the same thing. It uses a tiny bit of mana. But we can nerd pull all day long. Build structures, whatever. It's just kind of nice to have. There's a few others that maybe we can make. There's one, let's see, the Rod of the Seas, the Rod of the Hells, which takes Blaze Powder, which we don't have. But the Rod of the Seas takes a little bottle of water and a Rune of Water. Can I make that? A fishing rod, bone meal, and sugar canes. I don't have any mana in there to do it with, but we could make one of those. Oops, wrong stick. I didn't hold it down. That's the other thing. When you use this, you want to hold it down and keep holding it down. That's how it cushions your fall. If you let up, well, you don't want to let up, because then you do what I just did and take a bunch of damage. So, but it can help you. It can help you get to places. I think it even works if you're running. You'll move forward a little bit, but it's a lot more of a vertical increase in height or movement as opposed to a horizontal. And the other thing this Sojourner Sash does is it'll let you skip over these little holes in the ground like that. Boop boop, boop boop. No more falling in tiny little holes. So that's just a few things that we can make with Botania. And well, I feel pretty kitted out right now with these items. We'll put our Runes of Air and our Rune of Earth in here. We'll probably need those later for something. There's a ton of things that you can make. Yeah, we'll just do Botania. This is all the Botania things. Besides the flowers, there's all sorts of blocks that you can make. But you can get down in here and you can make like a laurel crown. I believe, is that the one that makes you fly? I don't know. There's one that actually you just literally fly. It uses mana, but there's a better version of the Band of Aura and the Band of Mana. You can make. They have special armors. They have more rods. I'm not even sure what all of them do. I forget what they all do, but. You can get all sorts of good stuff here and craft it. This is pretty cool, the Assembly Halo. If I had another mana pearl, I would make it. But basically, it's like a portable crafting table. and when you activate it, it makes this like green ring around where you're standing, and you can just turn around in a circle, and it'll have a crafting table like directly in front of you, and there'll be like little sections as you turn around in the circle, and you can craft something, and it remembers what you crafted. So if you make I don't know, a suit of iron armor, okay, of chest plate. You make that, and it'll still have it, and then you can just turn to the side and right click on one of those empty spaces, and it puts a little suit of iron armor there. And then if you make a lot of iron armor, you can just whenever you need it, you just activate the halo, turn to that section, right click on it, and it just automatically makes it for you. It pulls it out of your inventory, does it all. So um, it's a pretty powerful item, or a pretty useful item. There's all sorts of useful things in Botania. It's just a portable crafting table, but you don't ever leave it behind. You don't have to use wood to make it anymore. It's just kind of a convenience thing. But that's all I wanted to do right here, really. And I've realized, as I've said before, I am like a dog with in a cage with a bunch of squirrels running around him because I just can't stay on track. We started doing this. I got excited. I really kind of like this Botania stuff. I haven't done a whole lot with it, but we are now, and this is just a good time to me. So, what I want to do now is I want to go back to our quest book because there's some stuff in here that we haven't done, that we should have done, that we can complete. I have 3 quests available for completion. Now, one of them's this. I did make an oak bookcase, so we can do that one. And we don't need the bone meal right now. Again, I've got so much I feel like food-wise. Supplier, he has all the new stuff for constructing uh, machinery that we can do. And I wonder what I have to do to get a ender pearl. Maybe I got to kill an enderman. I don't know. Let's see. This one, the geologist has 9 available for completion. Nope. Nope. Scout, did we get? No, we haven't got any further. This guy's got some stuff though. We had to make a Thaumanomicon. Send him one. I have a spare, so I'm not worried about it. I think he wants a copy. Yeah, there's the one where he wants a copy. I think we have another one around here. Oh, we have another one around here someplace. It might be in here. Nope. I popped up some research. I haven't done them yet, but I will do those. That'll probably be next episode. I will probably finish those up real quick. Be some rapid fire quick ones here. Oh, there it is. All right, so we'll give this guy his copy of the Thaumanomicon. There you go, buddy. Okay. He also wants a thermometer. We'll maybe make him one of those. You want to know I have an iron wand? I do. We have to tell him that we have iron to do it. The splinters of magic. He wants one of each. We can do that real quick. See, I just haven't been paying attention to this, and I think I need to step back, stop getting all excited on what it is I'm doing, and do some of these things. So there, boom. Got that one done. He wants an alchemical furnace and an arcane alembic, and this is something that we can make. This is going to allow us to make essentia, trap it in jars, and things like that. And so we are going to make those. That's how we get our essentia for the infusion altar. I wasn't sure how to do it. That's how you do it. Let's see. And this thing here, okay. I was trying to figure out where to find the flowers. Okay. We're going to want all 16, right? He says that we could run a scan for them, but I can't get Dr. Bryson to let me into the hyperscan room so I can find out where they are. You have to help me sneak into the hyperscan room so I can get you the locations of those flowers. I've got some different ideas we could try. get me the supplies for 2 different access attempts, one to try and one as a backup. On second thought, let's get 2 backups. I'm not really good with this infiltration stuff, so I have to do 3 quests below. Okay, so I have to do one of these. I have to do these 3. Okay, I can send him all this stuff here, and he can make a sleeping venom. The accessory dart launcher is actually for your golems. I can give him this stuff so he can hack into the place. He wants Shitaki's head, and I'm not sure exactly how to make that, but I'm sure it's not as hard as I might think. He wants some tools. This seems easy, but I know this takes steel, and we don't have that yet. He wants some potions of invisibility. He wants some slimes in a bucket. Now, we can probably get that done. I've already got 2 of those. I can send him those 2, and then maybe we can work on, go back to, keep making trips to Omega and see if we can get, so he's got 2 of them. He wants 4 more, and see if we can get some more slimes in a bucket. Let's see. What is this? Wand focus portable hole. All right. Well, that's one of the researches I've got up there on the shelf. Maybe we can make that. Traveling trunk. Let's see. Okay. Well, I don't know how to make that yet, but it must be in there. And he would also take a straw golem, a tiny potato. He wants 3 of them, and a French horn. So, buddy, let's see. Hold on. All right, there's 2, and let's see. Which one do I want to keep? We'll leave that guy over there. We'll take this guy. Woo. Got to get used to this Sojourner's build. I'm bouncing all over the place. And now we got 3 of those. We can put that into him. At least he'll have those. I think we can make this stuff, no problem. Boom. And he wants a straw golem and a French horn. And I'm pretty sure that's... let's see where the French horn is. French mossy cobblestone. What? We need brass for that. That might not be easy, but we'll figure it out. We'll get all that stuff together. I think I might actually have some brass. Hold on. Get off there. Did we have some brass? Oh, aluminum, copper. I thought we came up with some brass somehow. Maybe I'm just way off base. I'm probably way off. But we can work on getting that done, and then he will just tell us where they are, and we can just go get them. Of course, we have some of these, so that's not a problem. But he'll tell us where they are, and then we can just go get them, no problems whatsoever, and help us out with whatever it is we need to do. And that's going to probably be better than me running willy-nilly all over the world doing scouting quests. So I might just slip this off for a little bit, let that charge up for a while. And so that's what I'm going to do. Next episode, we're going to get my book back, do all this research. I might, if that unlocks anything, I might do either a pause in that episode and do that research, and then talk about it, or do another episode, depending on how much there is. Oh, man, this stuff just keeps getting closer. It's not making me happy, really. I really don't want this stuff near my base. Keeps creeping in. Kind of glad that the chickens are over here, out of the way. Is this thing ever going to pop out of... not an egg. Is this thing ever going to pop out of a stingberry? I don't know. Maybe I have too much light here now. Oh, man. This looks like it's bleeding in here, too. No, not yet. Not yet. It's not corrupted yet. It might be close to it. Oh, it's really close to it. All right. We just got to keep pushing this back. It's gonna keep trying to corrupt its way in, and we're just gonna have to keep working at it. Keep pushing it back. I had to put one over there, as you saw, and then out there I've got those other 2. I've got that one there, and I've got one there, and This is probably going to start trying to bleed in over here. This is pretty close to this tree, but this corner right here, I'm concerned about this corner. See, I think the tree's got to push back to there, to that, whatever it is, 3 squares past this glass, but it's not. Obviously, it makes a circle, or somewhat of a circle, it looks like, and it's not keeping it all back. But anyway, like I said, I'm not used to not having the Sojourner Sash. I'm like shoving against this now. But anyway, like I said, what we'll do then is we are going to do that research. We're going to start following this quest book a little bit closer. I don't know, there might be even more stuff that we can... Oh, look at all this stuff we can do. The cure. Oh, he's just detecting it. Okay, good. Didn't want him to take it. I did get one of those. Remember, at the beginning of the game, I got one of those. The best defense. So you can find more permanent solution and settle for aggressive. I'll reward you for combating the alien threat using less sophisticated means. Kill tentacles, kill taint spore spawners, and I can keep turning that in. I can send him 256 pieces of bread. Oh my gosh. Well, we could maybe do that. We could make him 128 cookies and a milk bucket. Well, we could do that. I get the bucket back. Is this repeatable? No, that one's not. But I could send him a milk bucket. I might. I don't think I have any left. I think I used it all. But I think I've got the buckets somewhere around here somewhere. We could always just send him a bucket of milk. But like I said, there's all sorts of stuff in here that I've just kind of been ignoring, going off on my own and doing what felt like fun, and maybe we need to slow down. I haven't done any of the engineer stuff really. We can make a backpack on top of that or strong box I've got, so I can carry more. We can do. See what else the black market wants still. He's still looking for the Prometheum stuff. He wants 10 Prometheum blocks, and he'll send me a bunch of this stuff. The ore clays, he'll give me 5 seed bags. So we can do some more of this stuff. It'll help send us on the way. And thaumaturgy, I think, is still the solution. I don't think there's going to be a solution in Botania, but I don't know. I might be wrong. Maybe there'll be a recipe in Botania. I'm actually kind of curious to see what this is. If this is a way to make ethereal blooms through Botania, that'll be just another way we can do it. So we're gonna keep doing all this stuff here. I'm gonna send him one of those, and we'll work our way around. And I think this will also help us find what we need, to do, and where we need to go. And so we built a few things, showed you how to use a little bit of Botania, and from now on, you guys can do some of that too. One of the cool things is, I think, if I take my armor off, can you see him on me? Let me put the belt on. I thought, yeah, you can see the belt, and I think the rings are on there too. I think you can see the rings too. Maybe not on this skin. Nope, not so much. Oh, I'm just swapping them. That's not what I wanted. I want both of them on. There we go. But you can see the belt. That's kind of cool. But we'll do that in your next episode and complete some more quests and go from there. And look at me bounce. Woohoo! All right, and so I'll see you guys next time. Of course, always want to talk about it. You guys need to be careful and practice good firearm safety.